it's just me today. Today I have some new Disney things to show you. Either they're new because I just got them, or there are actually a few things that didn't make it in the collection video, so I wanted to show you guys those. So let's just jump right into it. The first thing I'm going to show you, I'm sure most Disney fans know what these are. They are the lithographs. I had these decorating my basement when I was a kiddo. So we have Lion King here with Simba and Nala and Zazu. And on the back it says commemorative lithograph 1994. I was 3. The next one that I have, some of these need to be wiped down a little bit. This is Toy Story 2, obviously. You have Woody, Jessie, and Bullseye there. And on the back of this one, it says the Disney Store 2000 Lithograph Collection. Oh, these do have ears on them in the front as well. I didn't see that. So here is John Smith, Pocahontas, Meeko, and Flit, and then I'll show you on the bottom there. You can kind of see it. An exclusive commemorative lithograph, 1995. Few more here. Here we have Hunchback of Notre Dame, 1997. I have a confession. I cannot name everybody in this picture. It has been a very, well, okay, it unfortunately hasn't even been that long since I watched it, but it was not one I necessarily grew up watching. So that's part of the problem. And up next we have a Cinderella. Here, hers is bigger, you can see. That one a little bit more, 1995. I love this scene in Cinderella, it's one of my favorites. Here we have Toy Story, 1996. They're just, it's so cool to look back on them. Aristocats, again, believe it or not, I am a cat lady, but I did not necessarily watch this one a whole lot growing up. This is from 1996 as well. And our last one is another Lion King one. Started with Lion King, ending with the Lion King. 1994, Simba and Scar. Alright, so the next thing I'm gonna go through, I didn't decide on an order because let's just swing it. Okay, the next thing I'm gonna show you, I have some, they were in the collection video, they're down on this shelf. I have some Barbies that my mother-in-law, she found them on eBay, and I don't know, she just thought that they were a good find. I don't know if she necessarily bought them with me in mind, but they were offered to me and I jumped. So let me show you the ones that you already saw in the collection video first. Alright, so just to refresh your memory, the ones that were in the collection video were Miss Tinkerbell, as well as Snow White. They are 2 of my personal favorites, so that's why I chose to display them immediately. And moving on with the Fairies, and again, I mean, this is a little after my watching new Disney shows. So this is Iridessa. I know that she's from the Tinkerbell cartoons, but I don't know much about her. There are more fairies here. See, and some of them are still even in bags. Silver Mist. I have heard of these. I'm just not familiar with them. So there's Silver Mist. And you can see the little plastic is still on the shoes, the little rubber bands, still holding everything together, holding the shoes on. I believe we have one more here. Oh, she's pretty. I haven't looked at these too much. So Rosetta. I should have been showing you guys the wings too. The detail is beautiful. Yeah. All right, and then next, I'm just going to go down the line here. I don't think any of the rest of them really go together. So here we kind of have Ariel. Some of these are a little bit of a hot mess. I need to take the time, like her name tag got in her hair, because they were all labeled. So this is Ariel, kind of a, not the traditional. You can see she has some extra down here, and this isn't quite the same. Facial features aren't quite the same. She's not in as good of shape as the rest. She clearly had something in her hair at some point, because you can see that twist, but she needs a little TLC, so maybe I'll give her some of that later. And then here we have Jasmine, again a little non-traditional. Oh, she had a rubber band break too. She needs a ponytail put back in, but she is in purple. And okay, given I haven't watched Aladdin in a very long time, but I don't recall her wearing purple. I could be wrong, and that's okay. But there's Jasmine. Looks like I will be doing some Barbie hair later. Oh, and here, she's really still intact. Here's Belle. On her, you can see that the rubber band is still holding the hair to the rest of her for packaging purposes. And we get, once again, a little non-traditional. Not the big yellow gown like we would normally see her in. She also has a crown. Also, just beautician, so not the traditional Belle hairstyle either. Do have a little bit of a bun thing going on in the back, but not right on top of the head like the Belle we're used to. And here, of course, she has nice, long, luscious locks. Here we have Rapunzel. She's pretty traditional looking. I'd say the dress is a little bit different. She's quite beautiful, though. And of course, much longer than the average Barbie hair. Next, she is probably in one of the best shapes in this box. We have Aurora, and she is missing a shoe, but I did see it in the bottom of the box, so it does exist. Now she's missing both because it just fell off. But here she is in the pink dress, which I am not a Sleeping Beauty fan, and if you watched the Couple Get to Know Me thing, you know she's my least favorite, but I love, this dress is quite beautiful. And I love the whole make it pink, make it blue thing. Alright, and next to last, we have one more after her. We have Mulan. Again, another non-traditional princess dress. She's also in heels. But her, I love the makeup on her. I'll see if I can... Yeah, I love that purple, and that's very accurate to the movie, if I'm remembering correctly. And then our last one, and I think she is in the best shape out of the ones that have been in the box. The longest is Miss Tiana. And I think she is just gorgeous. There is some... Excuse me, I have the hiccups. Let me see if I can get it. She has some beautiful glitter below her brows there. She is gorgeous. I am losing all of their shoes. That is it for the Barbies. The next thing I'm going to show you that got missed in the collection is this. It's called The Disney Book. The Disney Book. Dalton got me this one year for Christmas, and on the inside it contains 35mm film strip from Brave, which I'm not sure if that's, I mean, I'm sure he got it for me because it's the Disney book, but having there be a film strip from my favorite princess movie is total icing on the cake. And let me see if I can tell you what scene this is. I see, okay, it's definitely a part where Mama is the bear, and then I see a bowl of food. So, not a very distinct scene, but that is a very cool element of that, and it gives you all of the film info down there. If you so desire, you can pause and read that. I'll slip this back in. This is why I sit on a spinny chair during my filming, because I can easily go from side to side and not have to bend over, and yeah. So on the inside of this, it's just that stick back there. It has a little bit of everything. So it talks about how they've done everything from watercolor to anime is the page that I just flipped to. I believe he got this on Amazon if you choose to go and look, and it says $30 US, $37 Canada. Oh, and it talks about, I mean, just like the making of like Tinkerbell's cartoons, and well, speaking of which, there are all our fairies. What else do we talk about? The art, it talks about how they make the sound for the movies. It's very cool. It's very interesting information. So, if you like to really delve deep into how they make the movies, I would definitely do this. Oh my gosh. I am a Johnny Depp fan through and through, all of his work. So let's just showcase him here for a quick second. He is a wonderful man. Alright, so the next things I'm going to show, well, I think let's open this. I got a pin during a pin sale. I'm going to put the name of the group below, too, so you guys can find it. It's on Facebook. There is a family that does pin sales, and there's other people, too, but I've only bought from this woman. Her name is Jen Frankel, and they do sales. It just kind of varies, but typically they are Fridays. And for me, I believe they start about 5. I think for her, they start about 2. So I'm really bad at time zones, but I think she's the California time zone, whichever that one may be. But during her last one, the last one that I watched, I should say, I don't collect Pluto, but I do collect Tower. Let's see if I can get him to focus. Let's put him on my board here so that I can truly show him. Ignore the rest of the pins on there for now, but there he is. I love it. He is pulling a suitcase. I love Tower, so I was very excited to get that pin. Where did my pin back go? Okay, so the next thing I'm going to show is more pins. I did a trade, and I was fangirling beyond all belief, first of all. Let me tell you that. I was talking to Tim from Game Boys, and I have watched their videos for a decent amount of time, probably about a year. And he and maybe it was just him. No, I think it was both him and Johnny. Opened up the Loungefly mystery cats. Was it the cats? I think so. Yes, because I don't think I bought the Oliver and Company ones. But they really wanted Oliver, and I was like, oh my gosh, I have Oliver. Do you still need him? Like, yes, message me on Instagram. And we have been talking off and on ever since. He is a joy to talk to. I was fangirling so hard, I still don't have words. So we pin traded, and we actually pin traded for a lot more than just the Oliver. So the first thing I got was Miss Lady Tremaine. And you never see her on anything. So I was very excited to get her. By default, she was one of my favorite villains because she has Lucifer, and Lucifer is one of my favorite cats. So, by default, she is one of my favorite villains. And along the same line as villains, I also got this current mood pin, which features the lovely Queen of Hearts, or not so lovely, however you choose to look at it. But I love how red in the face she is. Oh, it just cracks me up. I love the Queen of Hearts. She is one of my original favorite villains. Alright, okay, let's stay in Disney here. I did get a non-Disney pin from him. And it's one that I actually saw him, I think in the same video even, as the one where he was looking for Oliver. One that I saw him unbox, and then it was on his trading board, and I was like, no way, you want to get rid of that? But we're not doing that one just yet. I'm getting ahead of myself. So these are the Seven Dwarves Mine Train pins. I don't know if I'll try and find the rest. I just collect pretty much anything Snow White in terms of pins, and I have Doc as well as Sneezy here, and these actually link together. I'm not going to be able to get them to do it right now, but you can see there's that little hook in there, right in there. I'm sorry, I cannot get them to focus. I really might try and find the whole set. I think it's very cool that they link together. That's just not something that I feel like we see a lot, is ones that do that type of thing. Alright, so this next one, there are so many pin parts to this one. This next one, I don't remember what set he got. Oh no, it was off of Etsy. And they got this one. So, I know I've mentioned it, that we are also horror fans in this house. One of my favorite horror movies is It. I hate circus clowns, but for some reason Pennywise doesn't freak me out. So I can watch it almost without a problem. But one of the pins he got off of an Etsy shop through a blind bag deal was the It house. Oh, and it's just, I love that it has the balloons and the scary house down there. Oh, I just love it. So when I saw that one, I was like, I know I need that one, but let me look at the rest in a little bit. But I was so excited to get that one from him. All right. One more pin to show, and I don't need the pin board because it's one that will never come out of the packaging. In that same Facebook group, they did, what's it called? Member auctions one day instead of admin auctions. And somebody posted this, and I ended up winning the bid with $39. It's never been opened. I have no idea what, let me see. I have no idea what year it came out, nor do I care. It says 2020 on here. That's fine. I don't care how new it is. I needed it in my life. And I got it for $39. I have a cat trying to get in the door. Sorry. Oh, and I can't, it does, the window is I'm not sure what the word is, but when you turn it the right direction, you actually see Alice's eyes. But with the glare on the plastic, you can't really see it too well. But I was so excited to receive this, still in the box, still in the plastic. I don't keep a whole lot in boxes. I don't keep my Funkos in the boxes. But I think that this beauty will be staying in here for a very, very long time until my children are deciding what to do with all of this stuff behind me. So the last two things, during our last blind bag video, I actually forgot forgot 3 blind bags that I got at Hot Topic. And so Dalton and I just quick did them on a TikTok. And I'm so mad that it didn't make it on the video, but it was still a very good unboxing, unbagging, blind bag video. So the first one I got, and some story to premise this. A couple weeks ago, we were going through movies on Disney Plus, and he's like, I've never seen WALL-E. I don't like WALL-E. It's a very, I don't know, it's just not my cup of tea. And he's like, let me pick. I want to watch it. And yes, I am normally the one. I control the remote. I pick the movie. Because most of the time he's not paying attention anyway. But I was like, okay, fine. You know what? We'll watch WALL-E. And of course he loved it. Why wouldn't he? Something that I'm not that fond of. He ended up absolutely loving. And I do have a new appreciation for it. It is a very cute movie. So the first blind bag I opened, I did get a duplicate, and it was Sully. I don't need him. He is in the for sale bin. But I did get Eve, was the first one we got. She is so cute with the little, whoopsies, with her little light bulb there. And then I have a cat trying to get in this room right now. She is meowing for me. And then you'll never believe which one he opened. It was adorable. Even he said it was adorable. I might even insert the TikTok where we opened them. We also got WALL-E and the boot. So cute. I never thought I would need to collect WALL-E stuff, but when the movie ended, first of all, he couldn't stop going, Eva, Eva, Eva. And it was adorable. So I think we need WALL-E stuff now. If not for me, for him. I actually did buy him a WALL-E keychain. WALL-E Funko keychain at Hot Topic as well. But that is all I have for today. Make sure you comment your favorite item. Comment if you would buy any of this yourself. A lot of this I just accumulated, as you saw. Subscribe, ring the bell to get notified for all of our upcoming videos. There are things brewing. October is almost coming, you know. Bye.